When you're dealing with individual instruments, you need to understand two things about the instrument with regards to music production. First of all, you need to understand that every instrument has a character. Every instrument has a character. The way the drums will sound is different from the way the bass will sound. The way the grand piano will sound is different from the way the electric or e-piano will sound. The way the violin will sound is different from the way a tuba will sound or a saxophone will sound. Now, they may even have similar dynamics, but the way to achieve those dynamics will be a lot different. When you play a piano and you want to do a slide, a lot of times you will hear the hammer of the piano. But when you are playing a guitar, you are not going to hear the slide the same way. So it has its own character. Now, you as a person, you have your character. He has his character. I have my character. But the way I will behave or the way I will express my character will differ from place to place. If I'm in the church, there's a way I'll behave. I mean, I'm just talking about regular everyday life. There's a way I'll behave in church. There's a way I'll behave outside. It's the same person. But we have our character as humans. We also have our characters, or would I say behavioral patterns, based on the environments we find ourselves. So your guitar has its own character. Now, how that guitar is supposed to sound in the music is also determinant of how your production will sound eventually. So I must emphasize the fact that if you call yourself a music producer, you must have garnered enough experience and enough adventure for you to be able to represent what is in the heart of your artist, or bring out what is in the heart of your artist and birth the musical part of whatever song or tune the person is trying to, put out there. So it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of experience. It takes a deep level of musicianship to be able to get to that point. Music, I say this a lot, is not an operational activity, but is a practical and experiential activity. So for me to be able to fully produce a track, especially when I'm producing something that happens to be all on my PC, I'm doing everything, the drums, the bass, I need to know how each of those instruments need to sound individually. How are they supposed to sound? I also then need to know how are they supposed to sound in the music.